What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of our Vancouver Canucks Be a GM mode here. So it's only been about 12 hours since I posted the last GM mode, and I think you guys kind of misconstrued what I was talking about. So I was trying to talk about the future here. I know you got to focus on right now. We're in a good position. We're 13, 7, and 3. We're doing pretty good. But I was talking about the future when it came to Thomas Vanek and when it came to Alexander Edler. I maybe jumped the gun a little bit when I say maybe move them at the trade deadline, but if they're gonna be a key part of this team and if we're gonna make the playoffs, I'm gonna absolutely continue to put the best team forward. I was looking forward to the future. I'm thinking, okay, well, we got Sam Steele coming up, we got all these guys coming up, so I was kind of freaking out because we have literally no room unless we essentially trade some players, and that could happen at the trade deadline, or it could happen, at any time after that. So I wasn't saying I'm gonna trade everyone right now, fire sale, blah blah. It's just comments being like, whoa, kill it on the trades, buddy. But that wasn't it at all. I was just trying to say about the future of this team. But you guys were definitely right about the Jake Virtanen and the Thomas Vanek situation. Vanek scored 40 goals last year. We gotta honor that. He is a legitimate second line sniper. He may not be 87, 88, 89 like he used to be, but I am okay with having an 85, 34-year-old sniper. He's in 1 year left in his contract, though, so you're gonna think, do we want to re-sign him and he's gonna be 82, 83, maybe 84 best case, or do we let him go at the trade deadline? And then if we do let him go at the trade deadline, we have Jake Virtanen that can definitely play the second line minutes, but again, I want to put the best team out there going on in towards the playoffs. So this episode, we are going to go all the way up until the trade deadline. So we have some simulation to go here. We have till, I guess we'll go up to this Winnipeg game. We're pretty much going to go to the end of February, start of March here in this video. So gonna get a few months of simulation done, kind of see where we are as a team. Right now, where are we? We are currently tops in the Pacific, and there was some comments saying, dude, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. I agree with you. I wasn't going to go into this episode and absolutely blow up the team. That's not what I want to do whatsoever. I want to essentially make the playoffs this year. I'm just kind of worried about next year because we're going to have so many players that are going to be mid-80s that could play on this team as we get a 3-0 shutout win there against Colorado at a boy Ben Bishop. So what are we looking for in the draft? Maybe we'll go for another goaltender. Maybe just a guy to play in the AHL. We'll have a look around. Is any first round guys around there? Kachuk, Beagle, and not that many. We'll go check out the QMJHL for a couple weeks, scout some goaltenders, why not? Okay, up against LA. LA has our number. We have to win against the LA Kings. We're on a streak right now. Thing is, they don't have a very good team. They just have our number. Let's go. First period, 2-1. Okay, Dustin Brown, of course, but Bo Horvat comes right back. And the ex-Canucks scores, Christian Ehrhoff, of course. All right, period number 2. There you go. Tyler Johnson ties up the game on the power play. That's what we need from our big guns here. I just know they can come back and score with like Jeff Carter, and then they're going to get another one from Milan Lucic, and then before you know it, it's a 4-2 game. Can't give these guys power plays, though. 40 shots almost. Oh my God. Ben Bishop has his work cut out for him tonight. Lyndon Vey on the fourth line. Then Austin Matthews gets the empty netter, and we slay the dragon. We finally beat the LA Kings. Lyndon Vey on the fourth line. You know what? When you think about it, Lyndon Vey he's quiet, and then he really comes up when we need him. He scored in the playoffs last year, and that was a huge goal with like 2 minutes left there. There you go. So there's a few comments that are telling me that that Bo Horvat should play in the second line center position, and I agree with you. I 100% do, because I am concerned that he's not going to grow. I'm concerned that he's not going to be the 86, 87 overall guy, and that's fine. Potentially that's fine, because he could be a third line, two-way forward, shutdown guy for his whole career, which isn't that bad. So maybe where there's a stretch of like 5 games, I will move Matthews to the wing, and I'll move Horvat to the middle. Maybe just try it out for like a 5-game stint. Maybe we'll do it at the start of the next month. So we're going to have a California road trip. So it's going to be 2 games against the Sharks, 1 against Anaheim, and then we got Nashville, and then we'll go Pittsburgh. So definitely some tough competition, but I kind of want to see what the point differentials are going to be if Austin Matthews plays the wing. Maybe he'll excel at the wing. Maybe Bo Horvat is better at the wing. I kind of want to try it out. So up against the Stars, and we lost 4-0 there, unfortunately. It's all right, though, because we were just on a streak, so we can afford to drop a game. I don't want to drop 2 in a row, though, especially against Argento and the Arizona Coyotes. I know he's not playing there yet, but 5-3 win. There you go. Take that. There's actually some funny pictures I want to put up from the Argento Ego Twitter. That guy is absolutely hilarious. Again, I have no idea who runs it, but he is just hilarious. He kills it with the pictures. He is something else. So there's a bunch on the screen right now. Pretty funny stuff. So Jannik Hansen is now available to play in the next game. So Lyndon Vey, he has 5 points in 21 games. He had the 1 goal in the playoffs last year, but I think we're gonna scratch Vey because I much prefer having Jannik Hansen there. Before he did get injured, I forgot to turn off the injuries. You know what? 8 points, didn't have a goal. Okay, you know what? Once we go ahead and we switch Austin Matthews and all that stuff, I will put Jannik Hansen back on the 4th line. Just, rest for a little bit. You're injured for over 2 months there. Just take it easy, buddy. There's no rush in getting back into the lineup right now. We're going to do a big lineup change here at the end of this month, so just chill, hang out. We beat the LA Kings once again. That's always nice. It'd be nice to beat Arizona again. Come on, beat the Coyotes. There you go. For the 3rd time in a week, we take out the Arizona Coyotes, 5-2 there. But you know what, Jannik Hansen, enjoy your Christmas, enjoy your Christmas break. Maybe fly home to Denmark. Just rest up, buddy. Rest up. We're going to need you. There you go. Big 3-1 win, and it would be so nice. Merry Christmas to the Canucks if we could beat the LA Kings for the 3rd time. There you go. A massive 6-5 victory. So things are gelling right now. I really don't want to change things up. But I mean, we're on a 4-game winning streak right now. There you go. So we're going into January here. I think we're in January. Yeah, we're definitely going into January, and we are tops of the Pacific. We've got a 1-point lead on Anaheim. These are going to be some big games here. These are going to be some massive games. What else do we got here? Are we up there for goals? Yeah, we're pretty close. We're like in the 10th position there, right behind Ovechkin, actually. We're not too far behind. Tyler Johnson is having a really good year. Assists were number 4, which is really nice. So Duclair and Johnson, they just click. They are playing awesome together. And points, I don't think we're too far out of there. We're probably pretty close in the 10-15 range. Save percentage, all that good stuff. Ben Bishop is going to be 8th in save percentage and 7th in goals against average. So you honestly cannot complain about that. I don't want to change things up because, like I said, we are on a 5-game streak. So these are 3 really important games, and then we'll do the 5-game swing after this. So we'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 against Tampa Bay. So I'm going to get these 3 games completed here because these are big points that we need. We cannot afford to lose these games. Make it 5 in a row against the San Jose Sharks, who don't have a very good record. 2-0 win. There you go. That is Ben Bishop all day playing really, really good. Attaboy. Big Ben is here, and we have a really solid record, actually. So do the Ducks. Big points. Oh, huge points. That is exactly what I wanted out of this road trip. If we drop this game, it's not the end of the world. If we win it, it's a cherry on top. Boom, baby. We are just crushing it right now. So what I'm going to do, you know what? I can't mix this up right now. Next loss, I will do it. Next loss, I will start the 5-game trend because I can't do this right now. We are absolutely crushing it right now. We've won 7 in a row up against the Nashville Predators here. First period. Okay, 0-0. We're getting outshot here. It's all right. Pekarene is a tank, so we got to put as many pucks on net as we can. Period number 2. 1-1. There you go. Oh, Frederick Anderson. Oh, they started Anderson. Of course they did. Why wouldn't they start Frederick Anderson? This is a must-win game right now. Ben Bishop playing like an all-star. 21 saves for Ben Bishop, playing like an absolute all-star right now. Come on, guys. Lyndon Vey, buddy, I need you big time right now. Tyler Johnson, Duclair, Horvat, somebody. Come on, you cannot let Anderson snap our streak. Oh, Philip Forsberg, no way. Come on. Come on. Are you climbing back in the shot department? You gotta beat Anderson. Come on, a minute left. Oh my god, that one stings. That one is rough to swallow. Ouch. So they snap our 7-game winning streak, and yeah, that definitely sucks. We're gonna start the 5-game little trend here. I'm gonna get my notepad out, and I'm going to just track the points. So we'll go ahead and we'll see how they're doing actually. Okay, so we're going to try this out here. Bo Horvat has played 39 games, 6 goals, 16 helpers for 22 points. Not bad, not bad. Could be doing quite a bit better, though. Maybe putting him in the middle would be the correct idea. He's a -3, so we're going to look towards Austin Matthews. Honestly, it's pretty much identical, give or take some goals where Horvat had more assists. So 8 goals, 14 assists for 22 points, and he's a +3. So it's pretty close there. We're gonna give it a 5-game swing. I did put Jannik Hansen back on the 4th line. So we got Pittsburgh, we got Ottawa, who have actually really good records. So this is not going to be easy. We have the Wild, and oh my god, so we have some tough opponents here. There's the first 4 games, and they're all way above 500, just like us. And then we ended off with an easy game, hopefully against the Colorado Avalanche here. So it's just going to be a test. If it doesn't work, I will obviously turn it back. But if they turn it on and get like 10 points in these 5 games, maybe it's right to have them on the wing, and we actually lose the first game 5-3 up against the Ottawa Senators. 4-3 loss. Okay, we're scoring goals. We're just our defense really isn't allowing us to win games, allowing 4 goals and then 5 goals. Come on, Bishop, we need you here, buddy. We need you, Hampus Lindholm. Come on. 24-15. Come on, we need to get these wins. There you go, 4-3 victory. Now if we can win these 2 games, that will definitely make this 5-game swing a lot better. We'll have to do the scout once more. Little forwards in the O right now. We have pretty much identical records there. These are big games. I would much rather win against the Colorado Avalanche, as they are in our division, but a big 3-2 win against the Tampa Bay Lightning there. And okay, so you know what? It's not bad. We went 3-2 in the 5 games. I can't complain about that. So let's quickly see here how they did in those 5 games. So they should have 44 games played. And what did they have? So Horvat had 1 goal and 2 helpers, I guess, in the 5 games. So we had 3 points, okay? He's still a -3, is that correct? He's actually a -5, where Austin Matthews had 8 goals and 14 points, so he definitely did a lot better on the wing. He had 5 points in 5 games coming to the wing, but he is a -1. So, you know, just a little bit of trial and error there. Matthews put up 5 points in 5 games. Horvat put up 3 points in 5 games, which isn't that bad at all. Now let's bring them back to the middle, and we'll see we'll see how they do for another 5 games, and then that'll kind of determine how I'm feeling about this. You guys can let me know in the comments. So let me quickly write down the stats again, and then we'll try one more 5-game streak here, and then we'll see where we're at. Then we'll just get a bunch of simulation done. So the thing about Horvat is he is okay, we're gonna get up to the All-Star game. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So go up to the Montreal game, but Horvat is on pace to have about 50 points. Is pretty much exactly what he had last year. So maybe Horvat is gonna cap out at like a 50-point guy, which isn't that bad. If he can continue to get 40 to 50 points on the 3rd line, because realistically, I think that's where he's gonna end up. If he gets to be an 87 overall on the wing, I mean, I will be ecstatic on that. But if he only pans out to be like an 85, 86 overall guy, we could throw him on the third line, and he could play there for his whole career and put up 45 to 55 points, and I will be happy as hell. So currently we are 1 and 2 on this little 5-game streak here, and then we'll just get a whole bunch done, and we'll stop dicking around with the tests. But kind of thought it'd be cool just to try that out. We do have the All-Star game coming up here, so I kind of want to see who made the All-Star team. I think Bishop should probably be in the All-Star team. I think we're the green All-Stars. Huberdeau, Crosby, oh no, we'll be on the other side. I guess we'll just have a quick look here. Huberdeau, 94 overall. Nyquist, Giroux, Nash, Johnson, Bergeron, Kadri, Palmieri, that's kind of strange. Strome and Ennis, Subban, Carlson, Hedman, Falk, Ghost, and Mike Green there in the cage. Price and Vasilevsky, actually, so maybe he's doing pretty good in, where did we trade him to? We didn't trade him to Tampa, did we? I totally forget where we traded him to, but Tarasenko, Sagan, and Kane, Ben, Carter, Hall, Parise, Duchesne, and Tyler Johnson, baby, there you go. Klimchuk, Little, and Patrick Berglund, Weber, Klingberg, Ekman Larson, Theodore, Hampus Lindholm, so we got 2 All-Stars. Make that 3 with Big Bad Ben Bishop. So we got 2 more games here, and then we'll just get the other month done, and that'll pretty much be this entire episode. So I think I mean, obviously we're going to be a playoff team this year. I mean, if we lose 5 or 6 or 7 in a row, we might be questioning that, but I think we're going to be all right. And Tyler Toffoli for a first-round pick. So, Tyler Toffoli, 86 overall sniper. That would definitely replace Thomas Vanek. He's young. Do I want to get rid of a first-round pick this year? Yes, because technically we don't need it. Hold on here. Tyler Toffoli, see, he has 1 year left on his contract. He's got 1 year left on his deal. So I'm not going to make anything happen until I talk to you guys first. You guys are my assistant GM. Obviously, I'm going to need your guys' opinion before I pull the trigger on a massive move like that. So currently, I think we are 2 and 2 on this little 5-game swing. They have pretty much the exact same record to us. Let's go ahead and let's make it 3 and 2. Let's go. First period. Oh my God. Bishop, White, and Charles Hudon. Oh no. Period number 2. Yeah, we're probably not going to win this one. Period number 3, 4-0. That's probably going to make a significant dent in Austin Matthews and Bo Horvat's points, because I think we only scored 2 goals against, I think it was New Jersey in the previous week there. So didn't put up a whole lot of goals. I guess we put up 6 against the Winnipeg Jets. So let's do one last little test here, and then we'll get the entire last month done. I'm just interested to see where they excel. So Austin Matthews had 27 points, and now he's got 32. So I mean, Matthews has 10 points in his last 10 games, essentially. 5 points there and 5 points before. So I mean, he's got 10 points in his last 10 games. Horvat had, I think, 3 points last time. He's got 27 points. So he's got 5 points in his last 10 games. I think we're just going to hang on to the way it is. Put Horvat on the wing. Continue the way it is. Kind of thought it was interesting there, but, you know, kind of cool just to look at. I guess it was kind of cool to do a little test like that. Definitely interesting for sure. We're officially 15 games above 500 if you don't count the overtime losses, obviously, but we're doing pretty good. But honestly, I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is, have Horvat on the wing. I think Austin Matthews is obviously always going to outscore Horvat, regardless, because he's a much better player. But I'm thinking that Horvat is potentially going to be a third-line shutdown centerman for us, which, again, is not a bad thing, like I mentioned before. So, oh, wow, the Wings have a really good record. Come on. Big points, 5-1. There you go. They're one of the best teams in the league, so that was a huge 2 points. Exact same thing against the Flyers. We have a rough schedule here. A lot of really good teams. 3 in a row. Come on, come out with a 2-1. Oh, no, we actually lose there. So 1-2 against those really good teams. Brassard. Okay, Derek Brassard. That obviously is not going to help us. He plays down the middle. That's the last thing we need is another centerman. So let me go ahead and get that out of here. I do want to put a couple players on the block. Not essentially saying I'm going to trade them, but, you know, just to entice some offers. I'm not actively shopping these players, but if an offer does come my way, I think Mike Weber, no, we don't need him. If an offer comes our way, we might have to look at it, but again, I'm not actively shopping these players. If an offer comes my way that I can't refuse, we'll have to take a look at it. So a few trades here. Michael Grabner went from Toronto to Tampa Bay for a second and a prospect, and there's a kind of like a nothing trade, but a third for James Reimer. So Buffalo got a new goalie there in James Reimer. So let me go ahead and put Thomas Vanek and put Alex Edler on the chopping block. Not saying we're going to trade him, not saying it's going to happen, but potentially it could happen. Potentially a big deal could be made. These are two big name players. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not saying it's going to happen, so don't eat me alive here. I'm just saying it potentially could happen. So I'm not actively shopping these guys, but again, if an offer does come my way, I may have to look at it. So we're going to throw Yakupov on the block as well. I don't think he's having the most fantastic year. I do want to also going to put Thomas Vanek there, but I kind of want to see the year that Nail Yakupov's having, because at the start of the year, he wasn't really having that fantastic of a year. I think he was struggling to score some goals. How is he doing? 38 points in 57 games. That's not that bad for the first line, but I'm not actively shopping these players. I want to say that. It's just going to, put some offers out there, just entice, the trade market a little bit, just putting some bait in the water. And no, I do not want Derek Brassard. You look at my team, I have too many centers. What makes you think I want Derek Brassard in New York? Come on. Okay, we're dropping some games here. I think we dropped 3 in a row, so hopefully we can change that. Up against Markstrom and the Florida Panthers, and then we got the Winnipeg Jets, and then I think we have the Jets twice in our last 3 games here. So there you go, big win. Brent Burns, oh my goodness. Brent Burns for a first, a second, and Jacob Friend. He's a good friend. He was the guy we got in the 7th round. Look at his skating category. Oh my god, for a defensive guy, that's ridiculous. But Brent Burns, there's some big names coming at us here. Big bad Brent Burns. He's 33 years old, 1 year left on his deal. Yeah, I don't think that really entices me too much. Christian Ehrhoff on waivers, so does Nate Prosser. Ehrhoff's got that fat contract. We don't need a 76 overall defenseman, plus Nate Prosser. No thank you. So that makes me think there was a big trade that happened around the NHL, so I have to check that out once we get these games completed. Come on, big points here, guys. Big points. We've been slacking of late. No, you just offered me the exact same trade like 24 hours ago. Come on. Blake Wheeler and Chris Higgins for a first and 2 prospects. Wow, that's a big trade. So LA just got really strong. That's scary. That is terrifying. Why didn't you make that move at like the start of the year when you were like 3 and like 15? That makes no sense to make it at the trade deadline when I don't think they're going to be a playoff team, because they had an absolutely horrendous record early on. So up against McJesus and Taylor Hall, and they have a pretty good record actually. Come on, big points here. 3-2 loss. Scout assignment, and then we'll do a quick little recap here. I know this video might be kind of long, but we had to cover a lot of things, and we had to do some stuff. We had to do some things. So again, I put those 3 players on the block. If any offers come at me, I may have a look at them in depth, and you guys are gonna have to help me in the comments for next episode. So I'm not gonna get this game underway because it's be starting a whole new month. So let's do a quick little recap here. So we are currently 1 point out of first place in the Pacific. We're definitely a playoff team, which is nice. We're a legitimate playoff team, where before we were kind of, just hanging out, just kind of being an 8th seed team, where this time we're going to be a top 3 seed, so that's really nice. Goals, again, we're in the 10th spot. Assists, probably closer to 10th to 15th. Wins, we are number 1, actually. Oh, actually, we did trade Vasilevsky back to Tampa. That's good that he's doing well. That makes me happy. Points, we're currently not up there. Tower Seguin, P. Kane, just ripping it up. Vasilevsky leading in goals against average and in save percentage. Oh my god. Bishop's not too far behind him though. 6th in save percentage, and he is 4th in goals against average. That's ridiculous. Vasilevsky, he's like 84 overall. Didn't play very well for us, but I mean, you put him with Tampa, and I mean, I guess he's gonna do well, so that's good for him, I guess. But I mean, I'm glad he's doing well in Tampa. Let's go ahead and check out these stats. You guys can let me know about any potential moves throughout the trade deadline, but I think we're a pretty solid team right now. So Austin Matthews has really been picking it up. He has been playing much better of late. 43 points, definitely going to match his career high. Anthony Duclair, 51 points, definitely going to beat his career high, plus 6. Only 11 goals, though. Tyler Johnson, 28 assists, 26 goals, 54 points. That's really good. Attaboy, Johnson. Yakupov, 43 points, not that bad. Thomas Vanek, 43 points again. Seriously, not that bad. 20 goals. Might hit 30 goals, probably won't hit 40. Hampus Lindholm, 39 points, having a great year, plus 13. Horvat has 37 points, probably going to be in the 45 to 50 point range. Edler, 30 points. He's a 0 rating, which isn't the worst thing. Bertanen, 26 on the third line. McCann, 22. Riley Smith, 21. Jay Money, Josh Morrissey, 11 goals, 10 assists, 21 points. So what do you have last year? 15. So he definitely matched his career high for sure. Killorn, Tanev, Provorov, Hutton, who's a plus 13, which is really nice. Glendening, Vey, and then Yannick Hansen. So, I mean, you look at Yannick Hansen and Lyndon Vey, I think I might put Lyndon Vey back on that wing because Hansen's done nothing since returning. He's at 80 overall. I think his time is pretty much over here. Ben Bishop, 29, 15, and 4, and then Mackenzie Blackwood is 5, 5, and 2. So that's not the worst. Again, could be a lot better. We have a lot of things to talk about regarding what we're going to do in the trade deadline. But if you guys have any suggestions, please do not hesitate to let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the trade deadline.